Taubyte comes with a built-in CI/CD system. Anytime you push changes to the branch your nodes are running on, a build is triggered automatically. However, when running Dream locally, a manual trigger is required. The build process is defined inside the .taubyte folder, which lives at the root of your codebase. You'll find this folder in the code of any serverless function or website. The Taubyte folder contains the configuration and assets needed for the build. Most importantly, config.yaml file, which defines the build workflow, and the build.sh file, which is a script executed by the workflow. The config.yaml file is simple to understand. It defines two things: the environment, which is the Docker image and environment variables, and the workflow, which are steps to run, each step being a shell script. Here's an example. Version specifies the configuration format, like version 1.0. Environment defines the runtime environment for the build. Image, the Docker image, in this case Node.js Alpine, a small compact Node.js version which is used with Docker images to execute the workflow. Variables, key value pairs that set environment variables available during the build, like env set to production, pub subtopic set to transactions, etc. Workflow, which is the sequence of steps executed in order: generate, test, then build. The CI/CD system relies on conventions, not heavy configuration. If all steps succeed, the /out folder is archived and compressed, and that becomes your published asset. For serverless functions, Taubyte currently supports WebAssembly only. We provide containers to make this easy for Go, Rust, and assembly script. We have the Taubyte/GoWasi for Go, and Taubyte/GoWasi-lib for libraries, and Taubyte/Rust-Wasi, which is for Rust, and assembly-script-wasi for assembly script. WASI, or WebAssembly System Interface, is a standard that extends WebAssembly beyond the browser, enabling it to run safely and efficiently in server, edge, and cloud environments. It provides a set of system calls for things like file access, networking, and randomness, so WASM modules can interact with the outside world in a controlled, portable way. Taubyte's serverless functions compile to WebAssembly with WASI support. This ensures your code runs in a lightweight sandbox, independent of the host system, with consistent behavior across different languages and platforms. The only requirement is that your build must output a file at out/main.wasm. For website, Taubyte supports static sites. The only requirement is that the build outputs all files inside the /out folder. And that's it. With Taubyte's CI/CD system, every push builds and publishes your serverless functions and static websites automatically, keeping deployment simple and seamless.